Hello friends and family of YouTube. Boy, I've got something fun I'm going to do tonight here in the RV. Well, winter is here, and I know a lot of you are wondering, how can I stay warm in my RV during the winter time? Well, I've got not only this video I'm going to do and show you a little test, but I've got some other videos I'm going to put out as well. Well, if you watch the series I put out this past summer, I bought this little water cooler. And it claimed on the box that it would cool any size room or any size space. I can't remember the direct wording. Boy, you talk about getting a lot of backlash. I got the most hateful comments I've ever gotten since I've been on YouTube. And what's funny is most of the hateful comments were from highly educated people talking about what an idiot I was. The video I'm putting out today, there's not a lot of science behind it other than I've got a cold RV and I've got a heater. Now let me show you the situation we're running into tonight. Okay, well, it's 9:05 and it is 35 degrees outside. The feels like is 29 degrees. Really on the feels like it should just say feels like Canada. Anyway, right here it's 40 degrees inside the RV, and what I'm going to use tonight's test is this small heater. And the reason I got a loaf of bread there, and actually I've already made a sandwich out of this loaf of bread, so it's a little shorter than it should be. What I'm wanting to show you is that this heater is smaller than a loaf of bread, and it's gonna the test is gonna be is whether this can heat up this RV. So let me show you a little feature that I like about this heater. This heater does have a little switch down on the bottom of it. That's what this is right here, and that will that's like a shut-off. So if this thing tips over, it will not operate anymore. So anyway, here's a little bit of information here as well. If you're running it on maximum, this heater puts out 1500 watts. If I recall, on low, it's 900 watts. I could be incorrect, but anyway, the maximum is 1500 watts. Now, let me turn this upside and show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run this on low for 1 hour on, I'm going to go ahead and turn the thermostat to max. So it will run on low. This is a ceramic style heater. And hey, let's see what this thing will do in 1 hour. Okay, now I just plugged this in, got it turned on. I want to be quiet just for a second so you can hear how loud it is or how loud it isn't. So yeah, it's a very quiet model. I'm able to sleep with it in here. But of course I do sleep with earplugs because the wall thickness is so thin in these RVs. If you're wondering what this is my little oven that I use. It's a little toaster oven. I had to slide it back out of the way. But this RV, if you're not familiar with my channel and my RV, let me go ahead and show you the size of the RV. It's only a 14 footer. That's why I wanted to do this test on low speed because this is a small RV. So of course if it will do a 14 footer and we want to see how much it changes on the temperature. Because again, I want to show you it was 9:05 when I started doing the video. Now it's 9:08 and it is just a hair above 40 degrees in here, maybe 41. So let me come back out here and check it out. I think I said it was 9:05. Anyway, it's 9:09. So I'll come right back at 10 o'clock. That way it'll be easier for me to keep up with the time. It'll be a little short of running it for 1 hour, and let's see where we're at with it. Show y'all what I got to try to help me through the winter time while we're waiting on the RV to warm up. or to see if it warms up. Anyway, I don't play a lot of video games, but I watched my nephew play this, and I was like, man, I gotta have this. And I know it looks kind of gory on here. It doesn't. This picture does not represent what it is if you're not familiar with it. It's actually like a Western. So you're a figure from back in the 1800s, and you can do all kinds of stuff, whether it's lasso people or you can shoot somebody, you can rob a wagon train, you can rob a train or a bank or do whatever. So anyway, it's kind of silly for a man my age, I guess, maybe to be out buying video games. But hey, I know I'm going to get bored a couple of times. Hey, it's already got colder than I want it to be, and got to have something to do while the winter's going. And I'll show you also how I make my money during the winter months. I go to these online auctions and I look on here to find some deals and bid on them and buy stuff, and yeah, that's how I make a good bit of my living. So it entertains me. It's more entertainment than anything. Alright, well, it is now 10 o'clock. I've come out here to see how we're doing on the temperature, and still got the heater going, and I actually forgot to turn this dial, which is the thermostat dial. I need to turn it all the way to max. It was right over here, and of course you see me turn it to the maximum position. So I would imagine, though, as cold as it is, because this is a thermostat, I really doubt that it kicked off. But at any rate, 1 hour. So a while ago it was 41 degrees. Here we go. Let's see what we got now. In 1 hour, it has went from 41 to right at, looks like it's right on 50, maybe a fraction above 50. But so in 1 hour, yeah, this little heater that's smaller than a loaf of bread has brought the temperature up. Not just maintained, but brought it up. So yeah, we'll try it for 1 more hour and see what's going on. I just checked the weather, and I'll show you a little clip right here of the weather currently. So yeah, it's still 35 degrees outside, 27 degrees feel like temperature. So yeah, we'll see what happens there in 1 more hour. So again, we're right at 50 degrees, and it just broke across 10 o'clock. Now it's 10:01, and yeah, I don't feel too bad in here. And I can imagine if I was in here with my body heat, and maybe even had the TV going, because TVs produce a little heat. Now, one thing else I want to add is I did turn off all the lights. These are LED lights, so they do not produce any heat, but I did not want anything that could throw off the readings of this heater or the particular situation. I have not been staying in here just this heater alone. That's the only thing heating this RV. So yeah, if I was in here and, like I say, had other things going, it might actually be a little warmer in here. But yeah, this is a cozy little RV. I've really enjoyed it. Got a few payments left, and man, I can't wait. I cannot remember if I've got 4 or 5 payments left, but I think it's right at $750 left on it. So anyway, let's see what we get in an hour. And this is how I heat up my house, and I do a lot of cooking on it as well. I've got some pots of water up here, and that helps keep moisture in the air. If you've noticed, in the wintertime you get a lot of bloody noses, it's because the air gets too dry. So if you keep a lot of water up on top of your wood stove, that'll help keep more moisture in the air, and yeah, helps out quite a bit. I wished I could get one of those small wood stoves to put in the RV, but hey, for now we've got another test going, so let's go out there and see what's going on with it. And here we are once again, and it's right at 11 o'clock, and still got the little heater going, and I left it on the thermostat on the maximum position here. So it's been in here for 2 hours now. It was 41 degrees when I first brought it in, or first turned it on. But I forgot to mention outside, the wind's blowing right at about 9 miles per hour. So you know, that's not too awful bad, but generally it's harder to keep these RVs warm with any kind of wind blowing. So anyway, it looks like the heat rise is slowed down a little bit because we gained 10 degrees right off the bat, and looks like right now I'm gonna say that's right at about 56 degrees. But you know, considering we started out right at 41, that's not bad at all. You know, if I would have turned this on in the middle of the daytime, or maybe an hour before sunset, and got it you know, up to 70 degrees in here, I'm sure it would have maintained very well. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is a fail by no stretch. But what I can do, if y'all are interested, hey, if y'all want me to do a test like that, I'll be glad to. You know, I can take a day when it's you know, 30-40 degrees outside, and warm the RV up in the middle of the day, and see if this will maintain the temperature in here. But you know, I mean, that's no heat wave by any chance, but you know, hey, 56, 58 degrees, considering we started out at 40 and it's 35 degrees outside right now. I mean, that's not bad at all. And again, hey, normal conditions, I would be in here with it. I would have the TV going. If you've ever felt of a TV, man, TVs put out heat. They put out heat from behind or whatever. So and your body heat, of course, in here. So yeah, I think that's all right. But yeah, y'all leave comments down below, and hey, if y'all would like for me to do a test to where I heat up the RV during the daytime and see if it'll maintain close to 70 degrees or so, I'll be glad to run a test. Y'all just let me know if you want me to do it or not. And for those of you that want to see if you can hunt this model down and maybe get it off of Amazon or Walmart or eBay or whatever, this is a Comfort Zone, and let's see if it has a model number down here. Let's see, might be able to pause that, and maybe you can read anything on here and see if that'll help you find it. There's your model number, CZ442WM. So yeah, this thing's been it done pretty well for the job. So anyway, hey, I tell you what, you know, like I was saying, I believe this runs about 900 watts. Some of you folks out there would know how to figure this out. I don't. I'm not good with electricity and doing the math on that sort of thing. But anyway, let's say you had a battery bank of 4 batteries, 4 you know, RV batteries, car batteries, whatever you want to call them. How long could you run this heater? Could you run it all night, 2 hours, 1 hour? I have no idea. That's again, that's not my kind of thing. That's why I got chewed out so much from that little video I did about the cooler. I don't understand a lot of science. It's one of those things I have to see it to understand it, and I just don't get it. So it is what it is. But yeah, pretty cool little heater, or warm little heater, however you want to look at it. Well, as I said, hey, if y'all want me to do a video where I will get the RV heated up in the daytime and see how well the heater will maintain a 70 degree, I'll be more than glad to do a video. Y'all just got to let me know if you're interested in seeing that. I've got some other tests that I'm going to do with different types of heating sources, and want to see how well those will heat up the RV. And be glad to show you how well that works out, or how quick it fails. So if y'all let me know if y'all want to see more of these, and I'll be glad to do it for you. So Hey, I appreciate y'all spending some time with me today. I sure enjoyed it. I hope y'all did too. Hope to see y'all real soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.